So long story short, here's what I want you to consider. This is an idea. I don't think anybody else is ever going to say this to you. And if they do ever say it to you, just know they probably got it here because I haven't heard anyone else really talk about this on an extensive level. I would argue that even though 529 savings plans are fine, I think that the bigger win isn't just to save up money so your child can go to college. I think the bigger win is to build them a portfolio that they can use for whatever they want. Um, and why would I say that? Well, because money that's specifically designated just for college, what does that mean? That means that when your child is 18 years old, all that money you've been accumulating is going to be given away to the university. And you're not really getting dollar for dollar value on that. You're getting like probably 20 cents on the dollar because they'll charge you, 80,000 a year for an education that really should only cost you 10 or $20,000. Do you understand? Right? And so basically, it's almost like if you come to me and you say, "Hey, Boyce, can you give me a $50,000?" And I say, and let's say I work at Wendy's, and I say, "Well, I can't give you $50,000, but I can get you $50,000 in Wendy's coupons." That's the same as $50,000, isn't it? What do y'all think? Do you think that $50,000 in Wendy's coupons is really worth $50,000? No, it's not. It's not. It's not as valuable as $50,000 cash because when I give you that $50,000 in Wendy's coupons, there's a constraint on what you can do with that money. It's a currency that only has value if you like Wendy's hamburgers. If you don't like Wendy's cheeseburgers or hamburgers, you're not going to see the value there. And then if you do try to sell those coupons, $50,000 worth of coupons, you might get 10 grand, maybe 15,000 for it on the open market. You follow me? So my point is to say that a 529 savings plan where you're specifically saving money, specifically so you can hand that money over to an overpriced university is just like somebody giving you $500,000 in Wendy's coupons or $250,000 or whatever the amount is. And it doesn't mean that Wendy's coupons don't have value. It doesn't mean college has no value. I've never been a person to say don't go to college. I have to repeat myself because sometimes in a world of simplicity, people like to take the nuance out of the argument and they love to say three things people say about me that are not true that just drive me crazy that I have to repeat myself for. Is one, they say Dr. Boyce is telling everybody not to go to college. That has never been true. I've never said don't go to college. I've said think carefully about your next move. Number two, they say Dr. Boyce tells black people not to vote. I've never told black people not to vote. I've simply talked about why I can't vote for certain people anymore because I don't think that they're very effective, but I don't tell you who to vote for. The third thing that people say that is never ever true is they say Dr. Boyce believes everybody should quit their job and start their own business. I do not believe that. I believe everyone should have financial security, which could come through investing or at least having the ability to start your own business if you have to, because everybody's got to eat. Even if massa says you can't eat right, or even if massa don't want to feed you, you have to have a plan B. We have to have a plan B. We can't just be sitting here dependent on other people to take care of us, especially when those other people have a track record of not really coming through for us when we need them the most. Is that radical for y'all? Is that too much that I just don't want to be like dependent on white folks to take care of me? Does that make me a crazy Negro? Am I being mean today? Okay, so my point is to say that with the 529 plan, I'm not saying that you should not go to college. I'm not saying college is for suckers. By God, I'm a college professor. I love college. College is great. My best years were at Ohio State. I had some good years at Syracuse. There's nothing wrong with college, but college is overpriced and it doesn't always hit the mark in terms of giving you or your children what they need. But here's what does hit the damn mark. Here's what hits the mark. You know what hits the mark? Financial security. That's exactly that hits the spot.